Hey guys, welcome to your bi-weekly love reading. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of September 2023. So I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. Please keep in mind these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully you get some clarity. Also, if you're wanting to book a personal or private reading, be sure to check the description box below for ways to reach me. Okay, so you have the overall energy as the Five of Pentacles. You've got the Eight of Swords, the Five of Wands. You have Justice, Two of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, and the Four of Swords. All right, so it seems like you guys are already headed for some sort of a transitional month ahead. Like there's maybe some sort of transformations that you're going to experience throughout your relationship, or even if you're single. You might notice the number 8 or seeing synchronicities of 8, or maybe that is something significant for you. But it seems like you're overthinking some things. And I'm noticing too that I'm seeing multiple 5s. So usually that also indicates some sort of changes coming, but it's like uncomfortable changes, or maybe resistant to change, not really wanting to make necessary changes. It's just feeling like stuck. I feel like you are also, well, your pride or your ego could be in the way of what you want, or is blocking you from seeing things. There's some frustrations going on, and I feel like there's a lot of overthinking, and you may be feeling like, what did you get yourself into? You might feel like you're stuck, or you got yourself into some sort of corner and not really know how to get out of it. You also want to make sure that you aren't playing the victim game. Make sure that you're holding yourself accountable for mistakes. Now, maybe you feel like this is your partner. If you're in a relationship, they're the ones behaving this way as possible. But if it's you, just try to get yourself in check. And it does look like at some point there's a need to look at your situation with fairness and justness. So, I still feel like there's a trouble there. It's just like, I don't see it. I don't see what the problem is. It's a lot of, I feel like there's some sort of a blockage. Unable to see something for what it is, or if you're the one that isn't being fair, it might be hard for you to see that. Something seems unrequited or unfair. Maybe you are feeling like you got the short end of the stick. Maybe you feel like you've been putting more energy into something and you're not really seeing anything back. There's a lack of security. It seems like something isn't quite working out, and whatever it is, you are trying to go back to the drawing board, trying to figure some things out. I feel like you're trying to rework something. You might decide that it's better to walk away or cut your losses. You're like, this isn't worth it. Let me just let this go. Now, if it isn't necessarily your relationship, it could be that maybe you guys are having some sort of financial issues or difficulties. Maybe you keep trying to buy a home and you keep getting rejected. Your offer isn't being accepted. Maybe you keep trying to get married, but you keep getting turned away because you need this or you need that. Maybe there's a lot of red tape around something that you're wanting to do or achieve. Maybe you want to start a business together and you're just having a hard time. You're getting denied. It also could just be that stress from work is kind of seeping into the relationship and causing some sort of issues there. So, there's a lot of ways this can manifest, but it does look like ultimately there's this feeling of hopelessness and wondering, how do you get out of this situation? I don't know. I kind of feel like maybe somebody is starting to feel unhappy or like something is missing. It's possible that you might start working more and more just to distract yourself from your situation. Even if you're single, you might be having a bit of a pity party. You might be thinking that something's wrong with your physical appearance and it's just like nothing's there. That's all in your head. So it's like you could be haunted by insecurities. Yeah. I feel like you just can't figure something out. You just kind of need to take a break or take some sort of a rest. I feel like you're overthinking some things. You might also be trying to rush something, rush the process, and it's just like, just be patient, just hold on. Something is indicating though that you need to come out of your comfort zone. I'm not sure exactly what that means for you, but it does seem like you're stuck. Maybe you feel like you're dealing with a lot of obstacles. You also might be blaming other people for certain things. You might be like, well, if you hadn't done this, then I wouldn't be in this predicament, So it could be several things going on with you. But I feel like you're needing some sort of peace of mind. You need balance. In a nutshell, I feel like the reason why you might find yourself feeling off at times is because you're not in alignment. And if you're having one of those off days, I feel like you need to kind of sit back and maybe journal or get some things on paper. Maybe it helps for you to actually see it instead of trying to sort things out in your head. It might be better for you to get a visual of something. So you need to start writing something down. And I feel like, there's something's going on where Spirit is trying to tell you, well, you're not in alignment with what you want to be doing. You're not in alignment with the person that you want to be with. You're not in alignment with being single. Like something's going on where I feel like you're needing to figure out like why something is off. And I do feel like eventually you're going to have a little bit of mental clarity. So yeah, just be careful. The whole month might not be like that, but there may be some periods where you feel like this. It's like, what's going on? Like, I'm not happy. Yeah, but you'll find your way out of it. Just don't overthink if you can help it. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Send you love and grace.